For the Rolling Stones, it was Exile on North State Parkway, as the group spent 4 days at the Playboy Mansion in Chicago in June 1972. The Stones were on tour for their latest album, Exile on Main Street. Usually the band would rent an entire floor of a hotel when they came to town, but when they arrived in Chicago for 3 dates, every room was booked solid because of a furniture convention and a hardware convention, rock and roll. So, Hef put them up, and in some cases, put up with them, with the band's 4-day stay quickly devolving into a bacchanal of booze, bunnies, bad behavior, and backgammon? Yup, Hef hit it off famously with Bill Wyman playing game after game with the Stones' bassist. The rest of the Stones were also pretty dicey guests, with Jagger flashing bunnies from his bathrobe and Keith accidentally starting a fire while cooking up some pharmaceuticals in a bathroom. In the end, Hef was left with heaps of burned and befouled linens, shredded drapes, severely clogged plumbing, and a signed poster from the band thanking Hef for his warm hospitality. What nice guys. June 1980. For the first time, Playboy asks, what's the best restaurant in America? Specifically, they asked a panel of 120 food critics, and the result? A list of 25 restaurants. A lot of them were French, and a lot of them are toast. Tops on the list, New York's Le Tess, closed in 2004. The runner-up, Le Français, in a suburb of Chicago, closed in 2003. New York's La Caravelle, Le Bec Fond, in Philly, DC's Le Lion d'Or, LA's L'Hermitage, Chicago's Le Perriquet, all Le closed. Apparently, the French really have surrendered their restaurants. In fact, if you want to experience 1980's best food, head to New York's Four Seasons. It finished third. But don't expect to see Hef there. His favorite meal? His weekly lamb chops at his mansion. In June 2010, Playboy took on a whole new dimension when they named Hope Dravacik their Playmate of the Year, making her the first Playmate to appear in 3D, courtesy of some red and blue lens glasses that came with the issue. In fact, it was because of the glasses and the cost it took to make them that Hef didn't originally run with the idea when he first thought of it in the 50s. But with movies like Avatar making 3D popular again, Hef finally realized his vision. And Hope loved it, saying, quote, "It's kind of like what it says on a rearview mirror. Things may appear larger. And that's what 3D does to 34C. And that's this month in Playboy history. Texas-sized hit. Vicky would go on to be named Playmate of the Year in 1993, and she later landed a couple of movie roles. But if she looks familiar to you, it may be for a different reason, because shortly after this spread, Vicky Smith changed her first name to